So Dr. Christian von Lähr, the author of many books, which you can link up to through coasttocoastam.com, but also a medical intuitive and somebody that had been peripherally involved in an exchange with some people representing Michael Jackson. The claim is that he had MRSA, or Mercer disease, as some people call it. This highly resistant strain of bacteria, which is very fatal, and I think last report, Dr. von Lähr, I'm pretty sure, was that MRSA is the number one. Is it like the number one killer of people in hospitals now, or something like that?
Yeah, but it's just everywhere.
So, and that this was something which, as a medical intuitive, Dr. von Lähr, in fact, confirmed that Michael Jackson had this. They offered a cure. It didn't work out business-wise, and that's where it stood. But now looking back on it, we know that Michael Jackson was also being given any number of different drugs. And so appreciate you giving us the opportunity here. We're going to patiently listen as you do what you need to do, Dr. von Lähr, and then we'll hear you talking with Michael Jackson. Is that right?
Okay, yes, and we're gonna ramp this up. We can't go into full channel just yet because he's just crossed over. So I'm going to psychically get him started and ask him a few basic questions based on what I see around him and trying to get him to answer. And then I'll sort of turn it over to him and let him say what he wants to say. And then if he can hold the energy, we're going to take calls or questions from you and answer any impromptu questions.
Okay.
Okay.
So now I'm going to wait for a chance to jump in, but otherwise I'm just going to let you take it here, okay?
Yeah. When someone crosses over, the first few days is kind of crucial because the state of energy is different than after they've been there a while, and he is relatively crossed soon. So we do know a few things that happen. The energy that's in what we call our aura tends to stack up in layers where currently for us living, it sort of boils in and out and keeps moving to the surface in and out. So we're going to take advantage of that, and gives me an initial clairvoyant observation, and I'm going to ask Michael some questions about that. Michael, do I have you? I'm here. Okay, he's here. Now, Michael, I'm seeing that your basic energy shade around you is going coral. So you're actually glowing like a coral shade of colors. But I'm going to break that down for the audience because I really see it's a couple of colors. And I'd like you to explain this to me because where you're at right now is sort of this plane of emotion. I'd like you to tell me what's going on relative to these colors. And then when you feel comfortable, I want you to go in and start taking over the conversation. Okay. Okay, Michael, I see that in that coral, pink seems to be the predominant color, and we sort of know that pink means compassion in some way. Is that what it means to you? I was not understood as a child. I tried to understand others. I tried to understand children. I wanted the children to know they were understood, and the problems where they were not theirs, but someone else's. I tried to be very accomplished at what I was doing. I started very young, back with the 5, so I could use my music to tell others what was going on with me. I sang with the guys to try and fit in, to understand that we belonged together. I tried to look good so my father would not think I was so ugly. I expected others thought I was ugly too, so I tried to fix it. Instead, I became what I feared. Wow. So you weren't understood. What does that mean about the children you were talking about? People use their children to work through their problems. I tried to be very accomplished at what I was doing. And people make their children act out their problems, and they force their issues through that. I used my dancing to break the rules, to be myself. Okay. I thought the family would make me heal. There was no healing. That's why I sang with the guys. Family was always going to be my challenge. We just got worse. If we couldn't fix things, we just got worse. Life becomes a lot of pain, just pains and fixes. Okay. I'm also seeing white around you. Do you want to talk about that? No, you're not. I'm not done. Okay, what else did you want to say? I became my fear. You can't escape your fear. You have to overcome it. I didn't, so I still have it. I always hoped people would see me inside. I felt beautiful inside. I tried to present it. All my eccentricities were facets that people weren't seeing. They don't see them in themselves. The people took it out of me, but it was for them. I could do my things. They wanted an example of being all that you are, and that's what I was. Very good. Now, talk about the white. The white color tends to make things good when we see it clairvoyantly. How does that apply to you, Michael? What did the white mean? Mom thought we children were bad. All people are bad. As God was her witness, she would say. She said being bad was ugly. I was ugly. I was bad. Things were black and white for her. She would think I was attracting my crucifixion. I wanted to be good. I made white a special color for me. I wanted everything I touched to be good. I could just wave my hand around and make everything good. I wanted to give people happiness, a better appreciation. Being good, doing good, means you have to sacrifice. Well, I tried to give everything I had, but then I didn't have anything. I just wanted the same things as everyone else. I was trying to attract those that needed help. I was not indecisive. I just saw both sides. I wanted to be an inspiration. Then I lost everything trying to work for others. It means I must have been pure. Everything I had was taken away. Everyone was eager to take my rewards away. Wow, some attitude there, Michael. Let's talk about that orange color that was in there too. That salmony color, pink and white. Looks like there's orange in there also. What's that mean to you? I wasn't a 10-year-old. I wasn't. I had business dreams and aspirations. I did very well. I tried to succeed at most things I did. It seemed that everything I could do, they would get 100 other people to do it for me. I was in a rush. I wanted to accomplish everything on my mind. I thought that power would let me get things done. Power just attracts others who want to do it for you. Okay, Michael, that's good. So those are the colors around you, so we know how you feel, and I know you're in an emotional plane. That's what the astral plane is all about, emotion. Can we change this a little bit and just sort of take over and tell us what's going on with you? Do you have any messages for people or anything you want to say? Hello, I'm out of my cage. I am somewhere beyond now. I am in a place that is both pain-free and carefree. I take it as a sign that I'm not so bad after all. Michael, you seem to have a little bit of a drug effect still. I'm going to tell the people something. Audience, when people first pass over, they don't suddenly adjust to the other side. They hold on to and remember a lot of things from the past. So part of his condition, his speaking, mannerisms, whatever, may reflect his later condition. I just wanted to explain that. Okay, Michael, you can go on if you can. I didn't want all the drugs, not specifically. No, I wanted to be free from the cage where I couldn't be me. I was treated excessively for illnesses and discomfort that were apparent, but they always left the pain inside untreated. I'm going to share what happened, okay? Let me start with the happier stuff. I came over in a swoosh. A cloud was in my head. The blocks in my body were taken away. I could move, I could dance, I could breathe really well. Okay, so that's how you felt when you got on the other side? Yes.